Hi, students. We just finished chapter 5, The Most Genius Idea in Miss Daisy is Crazy. So, what do you guys remember about what happened in chapter 5? What did the students think of the school nurse? They thought she was a spy. And what was one of the clues that they thought she was a spy? Shout it out. They saw this mysterious writing on the wall, and they think it's spy code. Do you think it's spy code? Or do you think it's used for something else? We'll have to read on to see if she really is a spy. But we are on chapter 6, What Do You Want to Be? So what do you want to be? I wonder what this chapter is going to be about. At the end of the day, Miss Daisy sat on the floor and we all sat around her. She told us to talk about what we want to be when we grow up. I want to be a veterinarian, said Andrea Young. Does anyone know what the word a veterinarian means? Asked Miss Daisy. That's somebody who doesn't eat meat, said Michael Robertson. It is not, I said. That's a vegetarian. A veterinarian is someone who fought on the war. That's a veteran, Miss Daisy said. Andrea, would you like to tell the class what a veterinarian does? A veterinarian is an animal doctor. That Andrea Young thinks she knows everything, but for once, I knew she was wrong. Animals can't be doctors, I said. Everyone laughed, even though I didn't say anything funny. Miss Daisy said a veterinarian is a doctor who takes care of animals. That made a lot more sense than that silly thing Andrea said. Emily was next, and she said she wanted to grow up and become a nurse in a hospital. Why do you want to do that? I asked. People come into hospitals all sick and injured, and their arms are broken, and their stomachs hurting. AJ, Miss Daisy said in her serious voice. Emily got all upset and ran out the room crying. What did I say? I asked. What do you want to be when you grow up, AJ? Miss Daisy asked. I'm going to be a famous football player, I said. Really? And why do you choose that field? Because I love football, I said. And if I was a football player, I would have to read or write or do arithmetic or go to school. My friend Billy told me that football players are really silly. Your friend told you that, said Miss Daisy. And then this is RJ's fantasy job when he grows up. He wants to be a famous football player. Your friend told you that? Said Miss Daisy. Yeah, Billy's really smart. He also told me that if you dig a hole deep enough, you can dig all the way to China. And if you fall into that hole, you'll fall all the way through the earth and pop right out on the other side. And you'll be moving so fast that you'll shoot all the way into outer space. Michael Robertson said that sounded cool. He decided that instead of becoming a firefighter, he wanted to become one of those hole-digging astronauts. Emily came back into the room with a tissue. Everyone else went around the circle saying that what they wanted to be. This girl named Lindsay said she wanted to be a singer. Ryan said he wanted to be a businessman like his dad. Andrea Young said if she couldn't be a veterinarian, she wanted to be a teacher like Miss Daisy. Then she gave Miss Daisy a big smile. Oh, I just like Andrea. So, yeah, AJ does not like Andrea because he kind of thinks she's kind of obnoxious and kind of like a know-it-all. But in the next chapter we're going to be reading is called Bonbons and Footballs. So I have a feeling those two things are going to be part of chapter 7. And I'll catch you guys next time in Miss Daisy is Crazy.